President-elect Biden has unveiled his new economic team and pledged that they will help America recover from the virus from day one. Janet Yellen, who made history, of course, as the first female Fed chair, is now set to make history again if confirmed by the Senate, tapped to be the first female Treasury Secretary. Biden's team breaks other barriers, including Neera Tanden as the first woman of colour to lead the OMB, and Cecilia Rouse, the first African-American chair of the Council of Economic Advisors. You see the whole team there. Rich Lesser, the CEO of Boston Consulting, is with me. So, your initial gut thoughts when you look at that team. Obviously, Janet Yellen is a very welcome addition to any top tier.
I think the business community will react positively to this team. It brings a diversity of perspectives in. It brings a lot of experience at a time there's massive uncertainty in the economic outlook. And I think it will be viewed as a team that will be capable of hopefully working across the boundaries with a potentially divided Congress and reaching solutions to move us forward. Proof's always in the pudding, but I think this will be greeted in a positive way.
But what does the business community want? For instance, Joe Biden has made it clear corporate taxes are going to go up, believing that the Trump 2017 corporate tax cut was too far. Is it a generally held view that that is okay by business?
I think business looks at the broader agenda of what needs to get done and is really hoping we can be in a period where we can reach some bipartisan compromise on really tough problems that the country's been facing. And that includes taxes, which may mean some compromise there. I'm not saying that would be a broadly held view, but I think that there'd be an openness to see some compromise on that. But on infrastructure, on immigration, on climate, that we got a host of hard topics. And I think they're looking to see some path to work through some of those in a bipartisan way.
Right, but there was during the Trump years, when controversial issues like immigration came up, out of a lot of self-interest, corporations were highly critical. So one imagines they will be highly supportive of any moves that Biden makes to restore the immigration programs like the L1s and the H1Bs.
That's my assumption, too. I think we all feel talent has been the lifeblood of this country for ages, and that we want to attract top talent from around the world. The U.S. has always been a magnet for top talent, and we've gotten away from that. And the faster we can get back to that, the better off the country will be. But of course, there are broader immigration issues to work through. That's not the only one. That's where we need a bipartisan spirit to work some hard things through.
Well, there's not been that for the last 25 years on it, so that would be optimistic. But finally, let's talk about climate control, climate change, because again, you know, in the abstract of Donald Trump removing from Paris, business railed against. But the prospect of going back into Paris with the extra costs involved, is business going to go along with that?
I think if you say, how do we really make progress here? What we've seen in the last 4 years is the private sector has shown that one can make progress on climate in the business sector. But absent some government support, it will not be enough progress to address the challenges the world faces. And there's 4 ways governments can make a difference. They can price carbon, they can support innovation and investment, they can set standards on both inputs and outcomes, and they can protect the climate champions, often on cross-border trading issues where places that aren't as focused on carbon can get business if there isn't some support from the government. 3 of those 4, everything but the regulatory part, requires both Congress and the administration to work together. And I think business is hoping it can be that, so that the only solution is not a regulatory one, that there are other ways to try to make progress fast, but in ways that promote markets, promote innovation, promote keeping the economy moving forward.
Rich, good to see you. So we will talk more as the new administration gets ever closer. Thank you. I appreciate it.